What's up, guys? This is Stalin. Today I'm bringing you some news in regards of Xbox One and Destiny and whatever else comes to my freaking mind. Alright, so let's start off with Xbox One. So we all knew that Xbox One was doing bad, especially during its release in Japan. It didn't sell anything at all. It didn't sell nothing. It fell far behind. And then not too long ago, Microsoft has brought Mojang or Mojang or whatever you want to say. We all say Mojang, so it's going to be Mojang and it's going to stay like that forever. But Microsoft brought Mojang for $2 billion because apparently Notch was just like not feeling Minecraft anymore, and he approached Microsoft and sold it for $2 million. I mean $2 billion. Excuse me, $2 billion. That's a lot of money. So Microsoft buys it for $2 billion, and now, not too long ago, I think this is somewhere around on the 14th or 15th, Microsoft have made a statement saying they're trying to back out of the console making business. They're not going to make another console after Xbox One. So if Xbox One continues to do as bad as it's doing now, which is really looking at a discontinuation, they're about to pull a Sega Dreamcast right now, and the only difference is that Sega Dreamcast was actually good. Xbox period, Microsoft period, they will not make another console, and they will focus on developing video game software. Yeah, that's crazy right there. So we're just like, I mean, it's not surprising, that they're doing it. It's not surprising. I kind of seen it coming. So yeah. And for other news, alright, we're going to talk about Destiny. Destiny right now is getting a little mixed reviews from the fans, the game players. Now this is not coming from me, so before you start attacking me, before you start crucifying me, all right, just listen to what I gotta say. This is not totally coming from me. It's coming from you. It's coming from out there, and most of you might even agree. Destiny is not what people thought it was going to be. Meaning, like, it's not that open world MMO that people wanted. That freaking Bungie presented to us being, like that running around the city type thing. It's not that. It's more like, I'm not gonna say it's like Halo, because it definitely feels different from Halo. It looks like it has the Halo look, but it definitely doesn't play like Halo. It has some of its traits. Alright, for me to say it doesn't play like Halo is a lie. It plays like Halo, but it doesn't play like Halo. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Alright, so anyway, people are like, kind of upset with it. But it's still a good game. I mean, I still play it. I play it every day. But I do see where the repetitiveness comes from. Where it comes in at. When you find yourself doing the same thing over and over again. They just recently released Combined Arms as a new event, and I played the Combined Arms, and I was trying to see what was different about Combined Arms. Like, what's good about them? Like, what am I getting out of Combined Arms? And pretty much nothing. It was just like you get an extra ammo drop, like a heavy ammo drop in there, and it's supposed to be more chaotic, which I didn't notice. Like, I was really stuck. I was like, what's happening here? Like, and Bungie is talking about making this last for 10 years. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that Destiny is gonna last more than a year and a half, unless they really truly have something coming out in these expansion packs. I mean, I have noticed some things when I was playing Destiny. When I was playing Destiny, I did notice when you go to Earth, there's a little sphere of the Earth right next to the map of Russia. And what I do believe is that they're going to add, like, other continents and lands in there. We might go to America, we might go to Africa or something. I did notice that there. So that could be part of some of the expansions or updates they're going to put in the game. If they do that, alright, good. We looking at something. We're actually looking at something. But as of right now, people do not see this game lasting 10 years. And I think the next DLC, the expansion comes out in December, and then in October we about to have this mega game drop. Drop where games are gonna drop like crazy for the PS4. I mean, like tons of good titles are coming out for the PS4. So Destiny's about to, get a little run. I'm absolutely positive people won't stop playing Destiny, and they're gonna play a lot of these anticipated new games that are coming out. And this is where Bungie's gonna have to kind of step it up. Like, while we're waiting for the expansion, they're gonna have to step it up. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to really step it up and do something, because they don't want to lose what they have. Because right now they got a good fan base. I'm loving the game. I'm sure most of you loving the game, and I'm sure the people that's complaining about this is loving the game, and they're still playing the game. And they don't want to lose that. So yeah, I see that the queen, I forgot what her name is. The queen she's on the reef in Destiny. She lives on the reef. They have an update with her on Monday, so she's gonna be sending us out on missions. So now stuff like that, is pushing the game forward. I heard they was gonna add more story to it, like more stories are coming to the game. That's good. If you're doing that, that's good. Okay, that you're giving us something to work with. So we got to see how these stories turn out, and you got to keep us moving. Like, you're gonna have to actually move like you're an MMO, because you're technically not an MMO, but you're gonna have to move like you're an MMO. You're gonna have to do like MMO crap, because yeah, man, you got like ton of players right now, and it's just like you got to keep us entertained. Like, you got to keep us moving, you got to keep us focused. Because right now it's like people are playing this game to death, and your loot system is ridiculous. Like, somebody could be sitting on the top of the crucible board with like 35 kills, and they won't get no loot. And at the bottom there will be this guy with like 0 kills and like 37 deaths, and he'll get like an exotic weapon with with legendary armor. Are you like, yo, what the heck is this? Like, you just worked your butt off for this. The loot system is ridiculous in Destiny, and that's something I don't know the purpose behind the loot system, but I was playing with some of these guys today, and they kind of like figured something out with the bounties. Like, if you complete all the bounties, you get like certain exotic weapons. So try completing all the bounties within a day. Like, I mean all the Crucible bounties, all the Vanguard bounties, and I believe you may get an exotic weapon, because I'm watching these guys get exotic weapons right now. And yeah, and that's what I'm basically doing right now. But right now, as of today, which is September 20th, 2014, the freaking servers are down, and it's like 4:37, so I cannot complete my last bounty right now. That's all I have to do. Yeah, but that's all the news for right now. Yeah, just let me know how you feel about that, because that's how people are feeling about Destiny right now. I believe a year and a half, if they keep going in the way they're going right now. But if they, right now, like, Bungie has, I'm not going to sit here and just, put all that negativity on Bungie like that. Bungie has surprised me with a couple of things, but I don't think it was that strong. And they are consistent with DLC. They're not robbing us. They're not charging us, So they're consistent in what they're doing. They constantly updating things every single day. They're updating something. Would I say, but those daily updates are minor, but they're constantly doing it. They stay active. So I don't know, man. Just leave it in the comments. Tell me how you feel about that. Tell me how you feel about the Xbox One. Getting ready to go into a discontinuation. Which I think that the Xbox One could kind of hang in there for a little while. They just need some titles, but I think right now Microsoft is just discouraged at what's happening here, and their hardcore titles such as like Halo, Minecraft, and whatever other ones they have planning on coming out, they're taking their time about coming out, and they're in desperate need of a AAA exclusive right now. Tomb Raider wasn't gonna cut it for them, and that was a timed exclusive. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Xbox. Xbox needs to come up with something quick. Like you have, you brought Mojang or Mojang or whatever you want to call it. You brought that for $2 billion. With $2 billion, you know what I would have done with $2 billion? It don't even cost that much to their system design, the design their system didn't cost that much. All right. With $2 billion, I would put that towards your Microsoft. Like, I would have hired the best developers, and I would have made the ultimate MMO, the ultimate first-person shooter. With $2 billion, like, you could have brought somebody to make a game for the Xbox exclusive, like a company. You could have brought a company to make something exclusively, and just made something that blew PS4 titles away. But I mean, I don't understand. I could see now that Microsoft doesn't do, like, they don't have, I'm not gonna say they don't have good business skills, but you gotta understand that Microsoft is kind of a monopoly, and to a degree, and this goes back into the Silicon Valley thing. You gotta watch. I'm not gonna confuse you with all of that. But basically what they did is, see, Microsoft did something years ago, like years, probably before most of you were born, and where they did something with computers, like when people buy computers, they have to buy it with Microsoft Windows, and now every computer that comes out has to have Microsoft Windows. So that's where they get their money from. Like, that was a good strategy there that they did. And I can't quite go into depth with you on that. I gotta really myself pull out more information on it, but I'm just familiar with that story. Yeah, so far as them have any further business skills than just hitting somebody in the head and forming some type of monopoly, I don't think the video, oh man, I don't want to say, I don't think like they really have the mindset of really pushing their Xbox One further. Like, they don't know, I don't think they know video gaming. They don't know video gamers. They don't know that. This is something that they tried out that was successful for the first two consoles, and they thought they could try something new, and it didn't work. Like, you know, because they truly didn't know what they were doing to begin with. They just had some great ideas that just worked, and that's what happened. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video right here. Yeah, so in regards, honestly, you know, to all Xbox fans, and as an Xbox fan myself, I'm a fan of the Xbox, the real Xbox One, the original Xbox One, the Xbox 360, and today's next-gen Xbox One. I have one too, and honestly, I don't want to see it get discontinued. And I'm sure a lot of you Xbox fans don't want to see that either. I own both consoles, which I always state in my videos. I have all the PlayStations, I have all the Xboxes, and I would hate to see the Xbox get discontinued, because I invested a lot of time on the Xbox 360, where some of that time that I invested in it could go towards the Xbox One. Yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping that they step it up and that they find some strength somewhere, and to not even discontinue the video game aspect of what they're doing. So I'm gonna end this video right here. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.